My goal is to be able to integrate myself into the WTA circuit more and to be able to handle myself better on court.
Alexandra Eala.
She's young, fearless, and already richer than most athletes twice her age. But who's the guy stealing her heart? As the Philippines' first WTA Top 100 phenomenon, Alexandra Eala is rewriting tennis history at only 19. Having trained at Rafa Nadal's prestigious academy in Spain, she has already battled Grand Slam champions, amassed a stunning $3 million wealth, and has admirers worldwide, not only for her game but also for her mystery man. Then what is the true narrative behind her purported lover, opulent lifestyle, and millionaire conduct? Beginning with the boyfriend, nothing drives internet obsession like a young, developing star keeping her love life under wraps. It all began when eagle-eyed fans noticed something off. A mystery guy started showing up at Eala's training sessions, just outside the frame, always low profile, but familiar. He wasn't a coach, he wasn't staff, and he showed up again courtside during back-to-back tournaments. Then came the bombshell, a 2024 viral photo of the two wearing identical bracelets. Fans lost it. Was this just a close friend or something more? And just when you think you've got it figured out, the plot thickens. Insiders at the Nadal Academy whispered about a possible spark with a fellow Spanish tennis player, someone she spent months training with. The chemistry was rumored to be electric. But Eala? She shut it down fast. "I date my racket," she joked at the 2023 Asian Games. Simple. Director. Game on.
There were a lot of nerves, actually. This was the first time I had been up against someone that high ranked, and of course in her turf, in China. So huge crowd, big court, but in the end, the energy, I loved it, and I loved being able to compete at that level. And I don't think I get to do that as often as of now, and hopefully I'll bring that side out of me more and more.
But fans weren't done digging. In late 2024, Eala attended a private party in Beverly Hills. Just another networking event? Not quite. She was seen alongside a rising Korean music producer, and yep, someone snapped a blurry shot of them chatting, laughing, a little too close for just friends. The photo went viral. Eala's management didn't comment, and neither did she. But when asked about the rumors days later, her response said it all. "The court doesn't care who I date."
How many people are lucky enough to chase their dreams and to be a professional tennis player?
Alexandra Eala approaches her personal life like she plays her games. Cool, composed, and absolutely in control, whether it's a low-key romance or just fans letting their minds run wild. She mostly posts training videos, charity work, and career updates rather than something excessively personal on social media. That is not to imply that people aren't inquisitive. Alexandra never bites the bait, although fan sites and gossip blogs love to speculate. Though she understands the spotlight is part of the game, she's not about to allow it to define her story. For her, privacy equates to power. Up next, how this teenage star is spending that $3 million and why you won't find her on a yacht in Mykonos.
This is why there's so much excitement around Alexandra Eala.
A 19-year-old with $3 million in the bank. What does he do with it? If you think Alexandra Eala has been spending everything on yachts, designer handbags, and jet-setting, think again. Her lifestyle is rich, yet it is far from reckless. It is one of the most disciplined lifestyles on the WTA Tour. While many young stars seek the glare of the media, Alexandra, in contrast, has stuck to a regimented routine of training, recovery, and charity. She still stays fairly close to her family when not traveling and has often been seen enjoying home-style Filipino meals rather than dining in five-star establishments. She represents top brands, Nike and Babolat, with Vogue Asia having taken her into account. In any big Southeast Asian city, those massive Nike billboards showing her backhand mid-swing just might be hard to miss. But the coolest part? She has an Eala Edition Babolat racket to her name. Not every athlete gets branded that early in their career. That is a shot across the bow that she is not merely a tennis player, but is rather a rapidly rising global icon slated for the long haul. Despite those big contracts, Alexandra isn't out here shopping for villas in Monaco. Instead of luxury real estate, she's spending money on her mind and body. Elite-level nutritionists, recovery tech, and even finance courses. Every dollar is sweat, she told Forbes Philippines. That's not just a quote, it's a philosophy. Style-wise, minimalist and effortless. You'll rarely catch her in flashy outfits, polo shirts, simple headbands, and rare Babolat training gear, clean, sharp, and focused. Globe Telecom even backs some of her gear through CSR campaigns, which quietly reflect her values. In a world where young athletes often go broke fast, Alexandra Eala is doing the opposite, growing into a business-savvy star, one smart decision at a time. But while her spending is calm and collected, her game, that's where she unleashes fire.
Alexandra Eala's dream run continues.
Let's talk about the matches that changed everything. In 2022, Alexandra Eala made history, becoming the first Filipino to ever win a junior Grand Slam singles title at the US Open. That wasn't just a trophy, it was a statement. A young lefty from the Philippines, breaking into tennis's elite circles without the traditional resources or backing most junior champions have. But it didn't stop there. In 2025, during the Miami Open, Eala sent shockwaves across the WTA world. In back-to-back rounds, she defeated Jelena Ostapenko, Madison Keys, and, get this, world number one, Dwa Iga Świątek. Her performance? Pure mental grit. Calm under pressure. No theatrics. Just laser focus and surgical precision. It wasn't luck. It was Nadal-like resilience from the first serve to match point. And here's what makes her game so lethal. That left-handed, spin-heavy backhand. Coaches and commentators call her a machine in a school uniform. It's not just her technique, it's her mindset. She doesn't just react on court. She plays chess, moves ahead, predicts patterns, traps her opponents in rallies, then ends them with cold precision. This isn't someone who just hits hard. This is someone who outthinks the competition. Every win she racks up isn't just for herself. It's a win for every underdog watching from afar, dreaming of that same spotlight. And trust me, this spotlight, it's just getting started. Behind every powerful serve and million-dollar endorsement, Alexandra Eala is building something much bigger than a tennis career, an empire rooted in purpose. It all started with something as simple as banning plastic. At a time when most athletes carry around plastic water bottles, Alexandra launched her Green Racket initiative. No more plastic bottles at her events. Her stance: no courts on plastic dumps. Simple words, huge message. Then there are the things she doesn't post about, like her rural tennis clinics in Davao. No big camera crews, no flashy press releases. Just Alexandra and a group of local kids playing tennis under the sun. One of them was heard saying, "If she can do it, I can too." That's the impact. And it goes deeper. Quiet donations to food drives, educational programs, and scholarships, all done under the radar. She once posted, "True strength is lifting others," and it wasn't for likes. It was a window into how she sees success, not as something you flex, but something you share. At just 19, Alexandra is living proof you can chase greatness and still stay grounded. Alexandra's drive didn't come out of nowhere. It's been built into her since day one. Her mom, Riza Maniego Eala, isn't just a former SEA Games medalist in swimming. She's also a high-level corporate exec. That mix of athletic discipline and business smarts? It's the exact combo Alexandra embodies every time she steps on the court. Then there's her brother, Miko, who gave up his dreams to play college tennis at Penn State. Alexandra often says, "An hour of pain beats a year of failure," a mantra she credits to watching Miko train through injuries and setbacks. His sacrifices lit the fire under her. But perhaps the biggest influence, Rafael Nadal himself. Since she was 12, Alexandra has trained at his academy in Mallorca, enduring 6-hour daily drills that broke weaker players. Not her. Coaches there don't just call her talented. They call her Nadal in a skirt. Her mindset? Pain is temporary. Legacy isn't.
This time with the legend himself, Rafael Nadal. Wow. In an Instagram post, Nadal shared his experience of spending time with young and talented players at his academy, including Eala.
So, where does Alexandra Eala go from here? She's already talking about breaking into the WTA top 50 by the end of 2025. But for her, it's not just about rankings. It's about meaning. In her own words, "I want to be the player who never gave up."
So we're off to Puerto Cristo, that's where I live.
And while some athletes burn out chasing trophies, Alexandra is planting seeds for the future. She's currently enrolled in online sports psychology courses, not just to understand herself, but to one day coach and guide the next generation. For her, greatness isn't a finish line, it's a responsibility. Whether she's playing center court at Wimbledon or leading a clinic in the rural Philippines, one thing is clear. Alexandra Eala is here to change the game. Not just how it's played, but how it's lived. Alexandra Eala isn't just a tennis star. She's a billionaire in the making with a purpose. From secret romances to eco-warrior wins, her journey proves greatness thrives in silence. Who's next to rise? Hit like, share with your squad, and subscribe for the genius behind Alcaraz's Wimbledon win. You don't want to miss it.